there. Welcome back to Rich in Colors. Today I'm going to do an activity because some of my other drawing prompts have been kind of heavy in some drawing skills. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do something that you need no prior experience, and children can do this as well. It's going to be called blind continuous contour, and I feel like I already hear my students being like, really, we're gonna do this again? But yes, because I think it's a really fun activity. It loosens us up, it lets us stop having that fear of making something perfect, and it really releases control. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna make a series of 5 drawings where I don't even look at the paper, okay? And then at the end, I'm gonna take those 5 drawings and compile them into what I would describe as an advanced doodle. We're gonna have some kind of like free time to go in and work with overlapping shapes. It's gonna be a more abstract project, so if any drawing intimidates you, this is definitely something to free it up, and anybody can do. I'm gonna use a mirror. You don't even need a mirror. You can use other people, you can use objects. I think people's faces are the funniest to do with this, because I'm legit not gonna look at what I'm drawing at all. I'm just gonna look at my subject. And this is something that really trains us as artists, to look at your subject and less at your drawing. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna get started. Here we go. I'm like taking my sweater off. And as you can see, I'm wearing my Eagles t-shirt, because we can all take it easy, right? If there wasn't such thing as copyright infringement, my welcome song, my welcome introduction of this video would be Take It Easy by the Eagles. But so I don't get sued, it won't be. So let's get started, and I am gonna just jump right into my first doodle. All right, you guys, I'm gonna jump in and begin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk myself through this drawing, and for you guys, I'm gonna be looking here at myself in the mirror, and I'll be over here drawing. And so I've got my cell phone up here recording my drawing at the same time, and I'm gonna sync those 2 things up. So the idea is this: your pencil or pen or whatever it is that you're drawing with does not get lifted off your paper. It stays the whole time. This is a continuous line. Think of it like that, okay? A continuous line. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror, and I'm gonna try to sync up where my eye is looking and where my pencil is moving, okay? So that those things are happening at the same time. This is a way artists train themselves to look less at their paper or their painting and look more at their subject, okay? It's also just a fun activity. They end up looking really crazy, and that's okay. They're supposed to look crazy, right? Another thing is, so you don't lift your pencil up, because once you do, you lose your space. And what I'm doing is I'm looking at the contours. I'm creating an edge. A contour is an edge of something. So I'm going to start up with my forehead, and then I'm going to move into my facial features, and then I'm going to move down towards my mouth. You can really start wherever you want. I'm just going to go with it. So I'm starting up with my forehead now. My eyes are going down to my right eyebrow. So I'm going in with my right eyebrow right now. And now I'm connecting my eyebrow to my eyelid. I'm looking at my eyelid, going into my eyeliner. Now I'm going into the whites of the eyes and the pupil and the under eye. I'm going to connect that to my nose now. Now again, I don't know if I'm matching up my nose in the right place, but that's okay. It doesn't need to. This is all an activity. So now I've finished up my nose, and I'm going to go to my left eye. I'm starting in with the eyeliner this time, going into the pupil, and now I'm bringing in the eyelid and the eyebrow. I'm going to connect that to my cheek here and go down. I'm not sure if I'm below the nose, but I'm just going to go with it and start with my upper lip, which will be connected to my lower lip, and then I'm going to do a little chin here. All right, let's take a look how it looks. Oh, I love it. See, now they end up looking really interesting and abstract. And I would keep all the ones that you're doing, because we're going to connect these into a bigger project soon. All right, we've got Dan here, who is my volunteer for my next blind contour drawing. Yes, you are a willing volunteer. Okay, you're gonna look at me. You could look to the side, whatever you want to do. You want to look straight at me. Okay. So I have to draw over here like this. So, okay. I'm gonna start with your hat. You're a little nervous?
No. Are you?
I'm focusing on your eyes right now. Now I'm drawing your nose.
What if it comes out as Mr. Potato Head?
That's just how it comes out. Okay. Mustache. Beard. Let's see. I love it. It's so awesome. Oh my gosh. This should be like a logo for you. What do you think?
My Picasso.
I think it's great.
My Richardella.
All right. So I've got, let's see, how many drawings do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drawings. And now I'm going to show you guys how to compile them all together into one final image.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Good job.
Okay, so for my next step, I am going to use an app on my iPad. Now, my students all have iPads, so they should be able to do this. If you don't have an iPad or a tablet of some kind, then you can use a window, anything that's shining light through should be able to do this. But I'm going to use an app, and it's called Lightbox Trace, and this is the icon for it. So this app is going to turn your iPad into a little light box so that we'll be able to see through your drawings and put them all onto one paper. And the idea is to create some overlap. So here we go. We're going to start with our first one. So this one right here lets us just have a bright screen. This one right here will let us bring pictures in if we'd like. We're going to use this for a calligraphy assignment that I have coming up, but we're going to go with this button right here, which is going to just take your screen and lighten it up. And once I lock it, that means, now of course it's going to show me that I'm wrong. This means that it should be pretty still for you. I'm going to turn my other light off over here. There we go. So now you can see how it's working. So now as I'm going to bring a piece of watercolor paper over because I'm going to use this for a watercolor project. So I'm going to go into a time lapse of this so you can see how I'm going to bring all of these images into one picture.